Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing, and today I want to talk about abundance and prosperity. And what is the difference between abundance and prosperity? Talk a little bit about abundance mindset and also how making sure that you know the difference between these two things can affect all of your manifestation spells that you may be working on, or your manifestation pouches and different things that you could be putting together. So, to me, and by definition, abundance is an overflowingness, an overflowing of things, an overflowing of feelings, an overabundance of stuff. So that necessarily does not have to be money. And that is the big thing here. So we can have an abundance mindset of always having everything that we need, in that it flows, that we have the people around us to achieve our goals, that we have the family around us, and we have an overabundance of love, that we are overflowing with love, that we're overflowing with knowledge, with information, that we have an abundance of energy. See how it's not always something physical per se. It's not, physical most of the time, but it can be emotional. It can be spiritual. It doesn't have to be physical. So, and it works really well with our mental attitude and with being mindful of our surroundings. So, abundance mindset is feeling that you are surrounded by an overflowing amount of energy that will provide you with everything that you need, be it the people around you, the things that you need, that everything is there for you to achieve all of the goals that you are setting up. Now, prosperity, on the other hand, really kind of has to do with money. So, if what you're working on is just trying to manifest money, you can do that by having an abundance mindset. But when you're doing abundance spells or abundance things, it's not necessarily going to come to you in a form of money. And that is a huge difference when you're working with manifestation. Remember that anytime that you are focusing on that intention, you have to be in that mindset that you already have that achievement. If you're in that scarcity mindset with I don't have money, I need money, then you're in a scarcity mindset and you're living in a place of fear instead of living in a place of mindfulness. I'm working towards being able to pay for my house. So you don't say that you're working on paying towards your house. You say, I am paying off my house. I have the money to pay off my house. It's a little bit different of phrasing. It's a different of way of thinking about things. That mindset really does matter. So when you're doing those manifestation spells or you're making a manifestation pouch, all of those things about abundance come into play. Make sure that you're focused on all those forms of abundance and not just on prosperity, so to speak. The money will follow along with that abundance mindset. And I think that that's something that a lot of people will tend to miss. One of the biggest things about abundance mindset is that you have to be grateful for everything that you do have. And you have to be able to take what it is that you do have and to create awesome and amazing things with it. So whatever it is that you have at your beck and call, that you have those resources in abundance, use those things to get yourself into the ability to achieve goals and have that positive attitude about all of those things. Be grateful for everything you do have, and that really starts that shift to occur. It's also really important that, to me anyway, that when you feel abundant, you are always giving to other people. And it seems to me that when I give of my time, when I give of the things that I have to other people and I give them freely and I share my knowledge, that all sorts of new things are always coming my way. And when I get worried or fall out of that mindset and start to worry about anything, that things start to disappear and things start to crumble. But when I can get back into that sharing with everyone else, then everything keeps flowing. And I think that that's just part of the law of attraction and how that all really works, is that when you switch that mindset, then things really do start to come into your direction. And I know that right now a lot of people are living in that fear mindset. And I'm trying to encourage you to be able to look at things in a different way and actually feel a different way. Because just because you're saying something, if you don't actually believe it, you have to really believe those things to really be changing your mindset in total, that it will help to change the way that we can all help each other, that we can work together, and that we can overcome and achieve all of our goals together by helping each other in various different ways to overcome whatever obstacles might be in our paths right now. There is also a type of spiritual abundance. And spiritually, abundance to me means living life to its fullest, living in the now, filling yourself with joy, and having that balance of mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical for your body, and having that all flow and working together. And that is what I try to achieve and try to help all of you with on this channel, is coming back to that place of balance, the mental, emotional, spiritual, physical balance, and being able to be in the moment, being able to feel joy, and so therefore being able to feel spiritually abundant and spiritually just overflowing with joy and happiness, and that everything's going in its way. So there are lots of things on this channel that can help you to work on that mindfulness mindset. There's a whole entire playlist of mindfulness and balance and working on how to phrase all of your intentions and how to switch that mindset around. And I hope that just thinking about the difference between what abundance really means and what prosperity is. So do we want to be doing abundance spells or prosperity spells when it comes to manifesting those things that we are working towards in our life? And another important thing is to always remember that you don't just do something and then forget about it and not work towards it. The whole thing is to create a goal, to visualize that you've already achieved that goal, and to keep working towards the goal as you are working the energy to flow in the direction of you actually achieving that goal. So when you create something like a manifestation pouch, or even a prosperity pouch, or an abundance spell, it's something that you don't just do once and say, oh, everything's coming my way, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do anything about it. I can just sit here on the couch and everything's coming my way. That's not how it works. You always have to be putting in that work towards creating what it is that you need. You need to be in that mindfulness state so that you can see those opportunities that are being offered to you so that you can get to that goal that you have. Because it's not like you're going to win the lottery. It's more like you're going to be offered opportunities to gather little bits of money and little bits of things here and there to be able to make it to your goal by the date that you need to have that money by. But you have to be aware of their surroundings and be mindful and actually be willing to do the work in order to achieve that. So I hope that that helps you get into that abundance mindset and to be mindful about all of the opportunities that are surrounding you right now that maybe you've had blinders on and you haven't been paying attention to. And perhaps gives you a new way to think about how to do all that manifestation magic that you've been working on. I will be putting up an abundance meditation later on this week, so I hope that you can look forward to that as well. And you can download the free PDF that I have for herbs, oils, crystals, and spiritual goods for manifestation. Down below, I'll have the link in the description and pop it up, but it's on our resources page. But many blessings, tribe, and we'll see you real soon.